Great way to watch the sunrise every morning. Just saying. Man, come on, dude. You guys, I let you out to graze. Go eat the green stuff. Don't hang out in the garage. Come on, let's go. Come on, Milo. Hey, Mama, you nosy little shit. Milo. Hey, stink fish pot. Party's over here. Come on, you guys. Eat the weeds. Especially you. You're a big boy. You should be eating a lot of weeds. I swear to God, this damn goat is half cat. I just opened the truck door to close the garage door, and he jumped in right between my legs. Come on, Tony. Let's go. Come on, Milo. Come on, Bubba. Fun's out here. Come on. Milo. Come on, Ding Ding. Thank you. Nosy prick. That's more like it. Good boys. I got your back. I'm keeping the donkeys on. Get back. You had your kibble. Let the boys have some fun. Like bird's eye view into a hog trough. So the last couple days, I've noticed from the house when I put the goats and the pup in the pasture every morning that she spent a lot of time around this wood pile. I thought she was spending some quality time with the dogs that are behind the fence. And then this morning I came out here and she was with me, and I watched her. See if she does it again. Yeah, see, there's a hen right there. So these hens are laying eggs. Hey. Sweetie, leave her alone. Neurotic hen. Anyway, the hens, you can't see it, but way back there, it's like a tunnel back here. Way back there, there's a pirate nest. And this morning I looked and there's like 3 or 4 eggs. A good 6 feet back there, I think. And as I kind of saw the eggs and I got to walk away. And I'll be damned if little Miss Prissy here didn't low crawl on her belly, 4 to 6 feet back into here somewhere, and then back out on her belly and come out with a chicken egg in her mouth. So she has discovered that the chickens are laying eggs in this wood pile, and therefore she comes out here every morning and robs the nest of chicken eggs. So that's why you're such a porcosaurus. That's why you weighed 30.2 pounds at the vet yesterday, you big fat ass. I'm gonna have to call the vet and see if that's gonna be an issue. Although she did say that she wanted the puppy to be at the right calcium-potassium ratio for bone growth and whatnot. So I gotta ask her and see if eating chicken eggs raw, and I'm thinking plural, eggs, every morning is good for her diet. Because one way or the other. That's one way to trim back your fruit trees. Man, you guys can be destructive sometimes. Why don't you eat the weeds instead of the fruit trees? Huh? Hey, Xavier. Kuro, don't follow the girl's bad habits. There you go. Eat the damn weeds. Good evening, everybody. Deuce, get out, please. Today is Wednesday, the 28th of April, 2021. And the reason I'm being out, get out. So a minute ago, I was just sitting in that chair watching these two ding-dings play, and I heard some trauma back behind this stupid thing. And long and short of it is, the two puppies, the two dogs, found what looks to me to be I've never seen anything like this. Deuce, get out. It's a squirrel nest. It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen. There is, hang on. Look at this. Let me zoom in a little bit. I had no idea that squirrels, I don't know, basically, Deuce is not going to be allowed to be outside for about, get out! So, those are baby squirrels. There's an ear right there. Deuce, dude, you're going to get locked down for a month, boy. There's some ears right there. You know what? It could be rabbits. It might be wild rabbits. But they're buried. Anyway, there's a nest of some babies there, either squirrels or rabbits. I think they're squirrels that I'm going to have to protect now from dipshit, because he'll eat them like candy. All right, guys, come on. Deuce, you're getting sequestered, boy. You're out. I know that dog is in that woodpile getting eggs again. Yep. Hey. Hey. You got an egg? No? Okay. You escaped punishment this time. Stop eating the eggs. Someone had a long day. A good day. But a long day. Alright, come on, let's go. Back in the pasture. See? She's gonna go get an egg again. She doesn't think I'm watching. There she goes. Oh shit. Told you. You looking for eggs, you little shithead. Come on out of there, you egg eater. Ah. No eggs this morning. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at her. Where's the eggs? I've become so accustomed to eating eggs for breakfast. Girl, you're a piggy. She just dug a hole and buried her rawhide Jewy. I swear to God, the instincts of animals are, I mean, how does she know to use her nose for a shovel? All right, baby, you gonna remember where you buried your bone? Good evening, everybody. Today is Thursday, the 29th of April, 2021. And get you guys kind of caught up on a decision I made. I'll explain in a little bit of detail. This is where, recall that I've got a 100-foot by 16-foot commercial grade Caterpillar tunnel greenhouse. Say that quick. There's all parts of it over there that I'm getting ready to erect in here as a gardening greenhouse. And basically that tillage tarp there defines where the tunnel's going to go. However, to make a somewhat lengthy thinking process short, I've decided to take this tunnel, and instead of putting it here as a growing tunnel, I'm putting it out here as a livestock tunnel. So I've got the mason lines all set up for the four corners, here to there, and 100 feet down you can kind of see way over there. And I'm in the process now of getting ready to stake out the location for all the rebar. So I've got 50 pieces of big ass rebar. Those guys bundled up 25 each side that have to go along this mason line, one post every 4 feet. 25 on this side, 25 on that side. So that's rebar as kind of the base anchor point for the trusses. And they're spaced every 4 feet. Anyway, why did I do this? Why did I make this decision? Short and sweet, because I don't need the greenhouse for growing in this part of the season. So I kind of missed the spring growing season because it took them so damn long to get the caterpillar tunnel delivered. So I really don't need the greenhouse until fall. So what I'm going to do is order another one, and it's going to take them, another 2 or 3 months to get it here. And when the second tunnel gets here in a couple of months, it'll go in here. It'll be the, if you will, the growing greenhouse. This greenhouse out here is going to be a 4-season or all-season, call it protein house. So in this structure, it's really not a greenhouse. I guess it is. It's just not for green. It's for protein. So it's a protein house, not a greenhouse. Anyway, in this greenhouse out here, I'm going to partition it into 4 sections. One section for aquaponic gardening, which will be fish and some greenery, and a section for way up there for chickens, for chicken breeding, and then a section for rabbit breeding, and then a section for other protein, I'm going to call it, and basically that's protein sources to feed, in particular, the chickens. So right now what I'm working on is growing and raising crickets and mealworms and probably some other form of grub, and I may even do blowfly larvae, aka maggots. That sounds gross, I know, but they make excellent chicken food. So the whole gist of this project would be, if you can think about it on a monthly basis, it has output of protein in the form of fish, chicken, and rabbit. And inside the same structure, I'll be growing the things to feed a couple of those, because you can feed the fish some of the mealworms and worms and whatnot, but mostly the chickens, feeding the chickens and that stuff. And then the greenery that we grow aquaponically will be used to feed the rabbits. So hopefully that, as a vision, makes sense. But vision starts with a foundation, and that's what this is. So it took me a while to get this thing all plumbed up today. I had to sequester Ding Ding there, Milo, because he was just up my ass the whole time. Every time I turned around, he literally had his nose up my rectum. And then the 2 Ding Ding donkeys are in the sub pasture out there with Javier. Because, if you've heard me complain before, those donkeys will destroy anything I leave here. If I let them out and turn my back, I come out here in 30 minutes, and all these mason lines would be ripped up and moved, probably bitten through. If I was to put those marker flags in the ground, I bet you they would pull up at least half of them before tomorrow morning. Very destructive animals. Yeah, they're curious and they're bored. Yada yada yada. They're destructive, is what they are. So I'm gonna shut my ass up and start pounding some rebar in the ground. I've actually got a little bit of bracket work to do before I can do that. So we got a couple hours of sunshine left, a little bit. So those donkeys might be staying in that sub pasture over there overnight for the first time. That'll be interesting. Clearly these guys play together really well. He's such a gentleman with her. Alright, it's enough fun for one night. I got the first 14 of a total of 50 of these ground stakes pounded in the rebar, and that's a pain in the ass because you can see right there, these rebars are 40 inches long, and I'm only leaving 15 inches above ground, so it's a little bit of pounding. Thankfully this pasture I've tilled and plowed the crap out of it over the last couple of years, so knock on wood, it's not the hardest of clay soils and whatever. And I'm not hitting a lot of, knock on wood again, have not hit a bunch of rocks. So what I'm debating now is, I think I'm just gonna leave all this mason line in place and let the bonehead donkeys out of prison, and we'll just see what kind of damage they do tonight.